Good morning, everyone. My name is Nadia, and today's Power Yoga Morning Flow is all about trust. Trust in yourself and embracing the opportunity to shed self-doubt. I think there's nothing better to start your day with a beautiful morning practice to step into your confidence and set the tone right for the day ahead. When you're ready, come and meet me on your mat and let's get started.
We'll begin in Sukhasana, so get comfortable, cross your legs, let your hands rest on your knees and close your eyes. Give yourself a moment to arrive here on your mat. If you're feeling fidgety or you need to scratch yourself, just do whatever you need to do to feel comfortable in this position and to bring your attention inward. Allow yourself to find stillness whenever you're ready. Today's practice is about embracing your potential and releasing any doubts that may hold you back. Imagine that with every exhale, you're letting go of limiting beliefs or anything that no longer serves you. Let's begin. Lift your arms and bring your hands behind your head. Inhale, lift your chin up, squeeze your shoulder blades together and find a slight arch in your back. Exhale, round your spine and bring your elbows forward. Inhale, lift up and open your chest. Exhale, round your spine, draw the belly in. Inhale, lift, open your elbows. Exhale, draw the belly in, round your spine and bring the elbows together. Now release your hands and lift your arms up. We're twisting to the right. I'll be your mirror image. Bring your left hand to your right knee and your right hand behind you, fingertips on the floor. Inhale, find length in your spine. And on the exhale, go a little deeper, perhaps even look over your right shoulder. Release, come back to center, lift your arms up, inhale. Exhale, twisting to the left, right hand to left knee, left hand behind you. Lift up from the base of your spine and open your left shoulder to create space. Release from the twist and swing your legs behind you. Come onto the knees, hands to hips, and extend your right leg out to the side. Toes are pointing forward. Release your right hand down onto your leg and lift your left arm up. Inhale. And on the exhale, stretch over to the right. We are creating space in the left side. Open your chest and pull your left arm slightly back. Lift your right arm up now and keep it parallel to the top arm. Engage your core and keep breathing. And then lift up. Let's switch sides. Extend your left leg out to the side, toes are pointing forward. Left hand is resting on your leg, raise your right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, stretching over to the left. Gently pull your right arm slightly back to create space. Keep breathing. And then lift your left arm up to meet the right, keeping the arms parallel. Strong engagement of your core, so draw the belly in. Keep breathing. And then release. Come onto your hands and knees for cat and cow. Place your hands under your shoulders, knees in line with your hips. Inhale, arch your back and lift your chin. Exhale, draw the belly in, round your spine. Inhale, lift your gaze, open your collarbones. Exhale, draw the navel in towards the spine. Inhale, press your shoulder blades into the chest, look up. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, last round, arch. Exhale, tuck your chin and draw the belly in. Now find a neutral spine and extend your left leg back and your right arm forward. Slowly raise your arm and leg up and try to hold them at an equal height. Hold here. And now swing your arm back, grabbing a hold of your foot. Gently pressing the foot into the hand as you lift your leg up slowly. Engage your core, keep your gaze down. You're lifting up through the inner thigh, keeping those hips squared. Inhale, lift. And exhale, release your leg down. Let's switch sides. Step your right leg back and stretch your left arm forward. Inhale, lift. Draw the navel in, hold. And now bend your knee and grab a hold of your foot with your left hand. Gently press into your hand as you lift up through the inner thigh. Try and keep your gaze down and your focus. Keep breathing and lifting up through the inner thigh. One more breath. And release your foot. Well done. We're coming into a beautiful shoulder stretch next. So bring your elbows down towards the floor. Keep them shoulder width apart. Bring your palms together. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, lower your chest towards the ground. Be very slow and mindful as you lower down. Find your intelligent edge for your shoulders as your shoulder blades are pressing into the chest. One more breath. And then gently release and come out of the pose. Come back onto all fours. Push your hands forward, lift your hips, and come into downward facing dog pose. Tread your feet from side to side, keep walking your dog. Open your chest from left to right, make it a very dynamic movement. Keep breathing. And then find stillness, drawing the heels down, firming the kneecaps. Find length in your spine, lift your tailbone. Step your feet together and lift your right leg up. Open your leg, open your hip. Bend your knee and begin to circle your leg a few times. Try and keep your shoulders leveled so your chest is facing down. Now hold your leg up. We're coming into rock star pose. So shift your weight into your left hand, sweep your right leg behind you and bring your foot all the way down to the floor. Extend your right arm up and over your head, allowing your hips to lift and your body to arch. Breathing and trusting your strength. Come back to your three-legged dog. Lift your right leg up, inhale. Exhale, shifting forward, round your spine and bring your knee into your chest. Inhale, lift your leg up again. Exhale, bring your knee to your right elbow. Inhale, swing your leg back up. Exhale, twisting to the left. Extend your leg. Shift your weight onto the right arm as you're lifting the left arm up. Engage your core. And release your hand down, pulling your knee back in and step your right foot through in between your hands. We're coming into a low lunge. Drop your left knee, point your toes, and place your hands on your thigh to gently press yourself up. Try and tune in with your body, what it feels like to be in this deep stretch, and find your intelligent edge. Inhale, lift your arms up, open your chest, finding a little arch in your spine, lift your gaze. And if you want to go a little deeper, bring your arms behind you, interlace your hands, lift your gaze, and open your collarbones. Push into your front foot to create space. And then release your hips down just a little more. Release your hands and bring them to the inside of your right foot. We're gonna open the leg by rolling onto the outer edge of the right foot. So gently press with your right hand against the inner thigh, shifting your weight to the left arm. Take it easy and just give your leg a gentle push. And then bring your foot back down. Bend your left knee and swing your right arm back. And you can pause and place a blanket underneath your knee if this is too intense. But once you have your foot, open your chest to the right. Gently lean back, using that left arm as a pillar. And then release. Gently step your right foot back and come into downward facing dog pose. Lengthen up through the tailbone, pressing the shoulder blades into the chest. Breathe. And now step your feet together and lift your left leg up. Bend your knee and create big circles with your leg. Try and keep your shoulders leveled and your chest facing down. One more. Keep your leg up and then release your foot behind you for rock star pose. Let's try to make this as graceful as we can, allowing the hips to lift and the body to arch. Soften your face, smile, and slowly come out of the pose and back to a three-legged dog. Lift your left leg up, inhale. Exhale, round your spine, bring it into your chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, shifting forward, knee to left elbow. Inhale, lift your leg up. Exhale, twisting to the right. Extend your leg and drop your foot. Lift your right arm up. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your arm back down and step your left foot in between your hands, coming into a low lunge. Drop your right knee and point your toes. Place your hands on your thigh. Interlace your fingers and gently push to lift your torso. Feel the grounding beneath you and trusting in your own foundation. Lift your arms up, inhale. Exhale, push into your front foot, lean back, lifting your gaze up. Bring your arms behind you, interlace your fingers. With each breath, visualize releasing the weight of doubts. Inhale, courage. Exhale, fear. Just imagine that as we reach for the sky in upward-facing poses, you reach for the heights of your potential. Release and bring your hands forward to the inside of your left foot. Gently open your knee to the left, rolling onto the outer edge of your foot. And then press against the inner thigh with your left hand, shifting the weight onto the right arm. And come back to center. Bend your right knee and grab a hold of your foot, your toes, or your ankle with your left hand. Gently lean back, open your chest. And once you feel stable, you can slowly bring your gaze up. Inhale. And exhale, release your foot. Push your hands forward. Lift your hips up and come into downward facing dog pose. Lifting up through the tailbone, lengthen your spine. Look forward, bend your knees. And walk your feet to the front of your mat. Inhale, lift up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Now grab opposite elbows and let your head be heavy. Just shake it out. Release your arms and slowly roll up to standing. Inhale, raise your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands to prayer at the heart. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, swan dive over your legs. Inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, step back into plank pose. Lower your knees, your chest, your chin, and glide through for cobra pose. Lifting your chest on the inhale. Exhale, push your hips back and up for downward facing dog pose. Hold here for one breath. Look forward and walk to the front of your mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands to prayer at the heart. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, swan dive over your legs. Inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, step back into plank pose. Lower your knees, your chest, your chin. Lift your chest up for cobra pose. Exhale, lift your hips and shift back into downward facing dog pose. Look forward and walk to the front of your mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, lower Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, lift your arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up halfway. Press your palms into the mat, exhale, and either step or jump back into Chaturanga. Inhale, lift up for upper facing dog. Exhale, shoot your hips back for downward facing dog pose. Inhale, push your hands forward. Exhale, firm your kneecaps and draw your heels down. Breathing in and breathing out. Step your feet together. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, step your foot all the way through in between your hands. Inhale, rise up into crescent. Exhale, draw your elbows down, bend your knees. Inhale, lift up, straighten your legs. Exhale, bend your knees, lower. Inhale, lift up, finding balance. Exhale, pull your elbows down. Inhale, rise up again, smile. Exhale, last time, lower. Lift up, bend your front knee, and spin your back heel down for warrior two. Inhale, lengthen your spine, keeping your gaze to the front. And exhale, cartwheel your hands down, lower into Chaturanga, bend your elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step your foot all the way through in between your hands. Inhale, rise up into crescent pose. Exhale, pull your elbows down, bend your back knee. Inhale, straighten both legs. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise up again, straighten your legs. Exhale, pull your elbows down, round your spine. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower, last time. Inhale, straighten your legs. Then come back into crescent pose, bend your front knee. Spin your right heel down and open up into warrior two. Hold here for one breath. And then cartwheel your hands down. Lower into Chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog pose. Exhale, down dog. Stick out your tongue for lion's breath. Again, inhale, look forward, bend your knees, rock back and forth, and then either step or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up to standing. Exhale, hands to prayer. Bend your knees, lower into Utkatasana, chair pose. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, either step or jump back into Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it all the way through in between your hands. Rise up into crescent pose and open up into warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, bring your right hand to the inside of your front foot and swing your left arm down and then forward. Big circles up and down, breathing in as you open your arm up and exhale as you lower. Keep your left arm lifted, come onto the fingertips of the right hand and spread your arms like wings. Smile. Lower your arm and then swing it forward and over your ear. Push into your front foot, engage your core, and just for one breath, lift your right arm up. Keep your arms parallel to each other, and then lift up to standing. Open your arms wide, straighten your front leg, lengthen your spine, lean forward, bend your right knee, left hand to left hip, right hand to the outside of your right foot or onto a block. Walk the left foot in a couple of inches and then push up to balance on the right leg. Keep the gaze down and engage your core a lot. Flex your foot. And if you want to test your balance, slowly begin to lift your left arm up. Maybe the gaze will follow. This is your half moon pose, one of the most humbling yoga poses. Stay connected to your breath. And if you want to go even deeper, bring your gaze down, bend your top leg, and reach your left hand back to grab a hold of your foot. Keep your chest open as you lift your left foot higher. Breathe. Slowly release your foot. Take your time and come back into Warrior Two pose. Hold here. Then cartwheel your hands down. Step back into plank pose, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Hold here for 2 breaths. Firm your kneecaps. Step your feet together. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step your foot all the way through in between your hands. Rise up, inhale, crescent pose. Exhale, spin your right heel down. Open your arms and chest for Warrior Two. Turn your left palm up, inhale. And exhale, reverse your warrior. Lean back. Inhale, shifting forward. Bring your left fingertips to the inside of your left foot and circle your top arm forward, up and back. We're doing 3 rounds. Inhale as you open your chest. And exhale as you lower that arm down. Now stay up, reaching those hands in opposite directions, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Circle your top arm back and bring it forward over your ear. Lift your bottom arm to meet the right. Hold here. And then lift up to standing. Open your arms, straighten your front leg. Inhale, lift your spine. Exhale, hinging forward from the hips, not the waist. Right hand to right hip. Bend your front knee and bring your left hand to the out edge of your left foot. And begin to push your right foot off the mat. And slowly bring your weight onto the left foot, rooting down through the fingertips and the left big toe. Flex your right foot. And if you want to go deeper, extend your right arm up. Engage your core a lot and breathe. If you want to go even deeper, slowly begin to lift your gaze towards your right hand. Draw your navel in towards the spine and breathe. For sugarcane pose, lower your gaze down again. Bend your right knee and grab a hold of your foot. Keep your chest open as you gently arch your back while pressing your right foot into your hand. As you lift your right foot higher, allow your right hip to open without collapsing your left hip. 1 more breath. And release your foot. Come back to Warrior Two. Inhale. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Give yourself a little moment to rest in child's pose. Bring your big toes together, create space between your legs. Lower your chest down and reach your hands out in front of you. Breathe. And now with every breath, believe in your ability to grow, to overcome, and to trust yourself. Take this trust and it will guide you throughout the practice and throughout your day. Inhale and exhale slowly. Release the pose, look forward, press into your hands, shift your hips back, and come into downward facing dog pose. Right away, look forward and step your feet to the front of your mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Chair pose. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, come to standing, Samastitihi. Inhale, bend your knees, Utkatasana. Lift your arms up. Exhale, twisting to the right. Bring your palms together and hook your left elbow onto your right thigh. Press your right palm into your left palm. Then look down and step your left foot back for Parvrita Parshva Konasana, revolved side angle pose. Keep your palms pressing together in prayer position or release your left hand down and your right arm up. Deep breaths. You've got the option to stay here or bend your top arm, bring it behind you, and thread your left arm underneath you, grabbing a hold of your right fingertips. Inhale, find length in your spine. And on the exhale, open your chest and stack your shoulders. Gently release the pose. And for a deeper challenge, keep your right leg lifted for Chaturanga push-up. Exhale as you lower. Inhale as you lift up for up dog. Exhale, press back into downward facing dog pose. Right away, look forward, either step or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, Uttanasana. Bend your knees, chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, come to standing and bring your hands to prayer at the heart. Lower, chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, twist your torso to the left, hooking your right elbow onto your left thigh, and press your left palm into your right palm to open your chest. Now lower your gaze down and step your right foot back for revolved side angle pose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little deeper. And now if you like, open your arms like wings. Your choice to stay here or come into a full bind. Spin your chest open, breathe. Keep your gaze up, one more breath. And then slowly release. Lower down into Chaturanga, your choice to keep your left leg lifted as you lower. Inhale, up dog, open your chest. Exhale, shoot your hands forward and your hips back. Come into downward facing dog pose. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Look forward and slowly walk to the front of your mat. Bend your knees and come all the way to standing. Now bring your weight into your left leg, bend your right knee and grab a hold of your shin. Gently pull your knee into your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Spin your leg around, grab a hold of your ankle, and shift your weight slowly forward. We're coming into dancer pose. Lean forward, extend your left arm, and lifting up through the inner thigh, draw your right knee up just a tad more, pushing your foot or your ankle into your hand. Find your drishti, your focal point, to help keep your balance. Lift your gaze. If you're feeling stable enough, just make sure to keep rooting down through the standing leg. Release. Keep your right leg lifted, bend your knee, and open your leg out to the right. Flex your foot and place your ankle on your left thigh. Keep your hands in prayer or lift your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, sit a little lower in your chair. Try to keep your drishti again, finding that focal point to hold your balance. Release your foot down and come back to standing. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to prayer at the heart. Let's do the other side. This time, shift your weight into your right foot, bend your left knee, and hug your shin. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together, open your chest. Exhale, swing your leg back. Grab a hold of your left foot or ankle, and then slowly begin to shift your weight forward. Try and keep your hips leveled as you lift your left leg higher. Your right arm is reaching forward. Gently push your foot into your hand to lift up a little higher. Maybe the gaze will follow. Slight arch in your back to draw the chest open. And then release your foot. Well done. Left ankle to right knee, hands in prayer in front of the heart. Or inhale and lift your arms up. Exhale, sit a little lower in your one-legged chair pose. Make sure that your left foot is flexed to protect the knee. And again, the most important thing is to engage your core and to find your drishti. Breathe in and exhale, release. Come to standing, bring your hands to prayer, and close your eyes. Open your eyes again and turn to face the long side of your mat. Toes facing forward, hands to hips. We're coming into Prasarita Paruttanasana, the wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, arch your back, look up. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips, not from the waist. Extend your arms forward and bring them parallel to the floor. Inhale, find length in your spine, and on the exhale, lower your hands to the floor underneath your shoulders. Inhale, lift up halfway, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. You have the option to stay here, or if you have a headstand practice, come and follow along. Widen your stance and interlace your fingers behind your head, creating a stable base. Place the crown of your head on the floor so it's cradled by your hands. Your arms should be forming a triangle with your head. Begin to walk your feet closer to your head. Slowly start to lift one leg off the ground toward the ceiling. Once you have one leg up, engage your core muscles a lot and lift the other leg to join it. Breathe deeply and hold the headstand for as long as you're comfortable. Gradually increasing the time as you build strength and balance and confidence in this pose. To come down, lower one leg at a time with control. If you're still in your forward fold, you can come and join us now. We're all going to sit back on our heels or come into any seated position that feels good in this moment. Close your eyes. Let your hands rest in your lap. Take a moment to tune in, to let the breath flow in, gently in and out through the body. And when you're ready, open your eyes and let's make our way down onto the mat. We come onto the belly and the forearms, keep them shoulder width apart and the toes pointed. Give yourself a moment to settle into the pose and your palms gently pressing down. Lift your chest, open your collarbones and lift your elbows a couple of inches off the mat. Then lower back down, exhale. Inhale, rise up again. Lower as you exhale. And with your next inhale, maybe you can go up a little higher, maybe even straighten your arms. And to intensify this back bend, you can walk your hands in even closer to your body. Release and lower your elbows down. Breathe. And then open your arms out to the sides, palms facing down, resting on the left cheek. Bend your right knee and lift your hip off the mat. Swing your leg behind you. This is a beautiful stretch for the spine. Hold here. And then come back to center and switch sides. Left leg lifts. Swing it back behind you and come into your stretch. Point your toes. Breathe here. And slowly release. Come back to center and bring your hands and elbows down. Bend your right knee and swing your right arm behind you and grab a hold of your foot. Keep your chest lifted, pressing the forearm into the mat, and then gently pull your foot closer towards your buttocks. If you like, you can go into that full yogi's grip by swinging the hand around so your fingertips are facing forward and you're pushing with the base of your palm against your toes or your foot. One more breath. And then release. Come back to swings pose and let's switch sides. Bend your left knee and swing your left arm around, grabbing your foot. Push into your right hand and lift your chest up. Gently pull your foot in towards your buttocks. Stay here or yogi's grip to intensify this stretch. Be mindful of your knee here. Squeeze your legs in towards the midline. Hold here for one more breath. And then release. Lift your hips up, walk your hands back, and make your way up into a seated position. You want to be in the center of your mat just to lower back down again, come onto your back. We're going to do wheel pose next, also called Urdhva Dhanurasana. So bend your knees, bring your feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. You're going to place your hands beside your ears, fingers pointing towards your shoulders, and now press through your palms and feet as you lift your hips off the ground. Ensure that your feet are parallel and hip width apart. Keep your knees in line with your ankles. Take some deep breaths here to stay relaxed and focused. And then gently release. Go down slowly. Take your time. Close your eyes and let your hands gently rest on your belly. You're going to come into a gentle twist for the spine. So step your feet apart as wide as your mat and gently lower your knees to the right. We're going to go back and forth, come back to center and switch sides. And you can turn your head to the opposite side to where your knees are going, each time giving yourself a little stretch in the neck. And then come back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. If it feels good to you, gently roll from side to side. And then grab a hold of the outer edges of your feet. Hug your knees into your chest for a happy baby pose. Hold here, breathe. And release your feet. Cross your right ankle on the left thigh just below your bent knee. Thread your right arm through the leg and interlace your fingers behind your leg. Gently pull your knee into your chest. Make sure that your feet are flexed. Breathe. And then release. Keep your right leg hugging the left. Drop your knees on the left side for a gentle twist. Extend your right arm to the side, turn your head to the right, and then close your eyes. We'll stay here for a couple of breaths, so bring your attention inward. And slowly release the pose. Come back to center and let's switch sides. Bring your left ankle to right thigh. Thread your left arm through and interlace your fingers behind your leg. Pull your knee into your chest. Make sure that your feet are flexed. And find a moment of stillness here. Even if this is intense for you, try to breathe into that area where you hold tension. Release. And right away, let's come into our twist. Drop your knees to the right and open your chest, extending the left arm to the left. You can close your eyes and tune in with your breath. Bring your attention inward and soften your face. Slowly release, come out of the pose. Grab your legs from behind and roll up into a seated position. And extend your legs for Paschimottanasana. Flex your feet. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, hinge at your hips and begin to fold forward from your hips while keeping your back straight. As you lower, reach for your feet or your ankles, and if you can't reach them, that's okay. Just hold onto your shins or use a strap around your feet for support. Relax your neck and let your head hang down, allowing your spine to lengthen further. Breathe deeply. And release the pose. Bend your right knee and place your right foot on the floor. Inhale, left arm lifts. And on the exhale, twist to the right, hooking the left elbow onto your right thigh. Your right arm is behind you. Bring it to the center line and rotate gently from the base of your spine to your mid-back, your upper back, and lastly your neck until you're gazing over your right shoulder. Breathe here. And release. Come back to center and let's switch sides. Bend your left knee. Right foot is on the floor. Inhale. Reach your right arm up. And on the exhale, draw your right elbow down to the outside of your left knee. Take a few breaths here. And then release. Prepare and get ready for your final asana. Lie down on your back. Bring your feet as wide as your mat and let them flop open. Relax your arms a few inches away from your body, palms facing the sky. Close your eyes. Make any final adjustments so that you are completely comfortable. Breathe naturally and relax. Shavasana. Very slowly and very gently, begin to make small movements with your fingers and your toes. Take a deep breath into your belly. Begin to roll onto your right side. Use your left hand to press yourself up into a seated position. Turn around to face me, but keep your eyes closed. Find a comfortable position in Sukhasana. Inhale, relax your shoulders. And exhale, letting go. Give yourself a moment to tune in and give yourself a hug. Squeeze yourself, give yourself some love. And repeat the following affirmations to yourself. I trust myself and my intuition. I believe in my abilities and talents. I am capable of achieving my goals and dreams. Release your hands down. On your inhale, lift your arms up overhead. And on the exhale, bring your palms together in front of the heart. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. My name is Nadia, and I hope to see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Namaste.